Good day, class. I am Teacher Ed and I will be your teacher for today. So before we start, let me ask you something. Do you want to hear a story? Great! So today, let me present to you a short story. But before that, let me ask you again. Who amongst you here love flowers? Do you love rose? Do you love gamamela? Do you love sampaguita? Or what any flower that you love? If you love flowers, this story is for you because this story is entitled The Arrogant Rose. Now I want you to listen very carefully to this story because in the end of the story, we will be having a short quiz about the moral lesson that you get in the story. Am I clear? Very good. Now without further ado, let me present to you the story.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a small but dense forest. The trees whispered to one another and the flowers pollinated each other. And all the plants enjoyed being together as a forest. One day, one of the beautiful days of spring, between a cactus and a sunflower, a glowing seed started to grow. This growing flower was a gorgeous rose with crimson petals.
Hello, my name is Rosie.
I'm a cactus. Nice to meet you. Your petals are so beautiful, Rosie. I wish I had petals like yours.
Thanks, but not everyone can be smart and beautiful and fragrant, right?
Rosie's haughty response surprised everyone. She was such an arrogant flower, even though she had just bloomed.
I am obviously the most beautiful flower here. Look at my shiny petals. There are lots of beautiful plants here, Rosie. You are just one of them. What? How dare you compare me with the prickly cactus? I am much more beautiful than he.
Cactus was very upset about what he heard, and he could not say anything.
It's not nice what you said to the cactus, Rosie. And you have thorns too.
Actually, it's not nice to compare a cactus with a beautiful rose like me. Huh, what would you know about beauty? You don't even bloom.
Neither the cactus nor the sunflowers or the trees could get used to Rosie's attitude because she was a flower that constantly praised herself. Days passed and summer finally came. The sunflower was so happy. With her bright yellow face, she followed the sun rays all day long. Cactus, on the other hand, drank the water he had stored throughout the winter and kept himself vigorous and healthy all summer long. Even some tiny birds visited the cactus to drink water. Other plants were not able to water like cactus for this hot water. And Rosie began to wilt because of thirst.
Will it ever rain here?
Winter has to come for it to rain, Rosie.
But I am about to wither from this thirst. All my beauty is gone.
You can ask Cactus for help if you want.
Rosie saw that Cactus was happy to help other flowers, but she was too proud to speak up because she always said bad words to him. However, when another petals withered and fell from her head, she put her pride aside and was willing to be embarrassed. She asked Cactus for help.
Hey, Cactus, I'm sorry for the cruel words I said to you and Pine Tree. You are both beautiful and very useful plants for this forest. Can you help me too?
Cactus saw that Rosie was choosing to be humble and had put her arrogance aside, so he shared his water with her. She could feel like spring up inside her once again, and her bright petals spread out into the ray of sun. From that day on, Rosie learned not to judge her friends by their looks because no matter how different we look each other, each one of us is designed with beauty and helpfulness.
Well, I guess you find the story very interesting, and that is absolutely great. Now, I want you to prepare one whole sheet of paper, for we will be having a short quiz about the moral lesson that you got in the story. Let me repeat. Please prepare one whole sheet of paper and answer this question. What are the moral lessons that you got in the story? You have to pass your output next week. Am I clear? Any questions? Clarifications? Okay, if none, I think that would be all for today, and I hope you're doing great. Alright? Goodbye, class. See you next week.